And the gate's down. Here we go. A lap of wild rose on what a lot of guys are calling the toughest wild rose they've ever seen. Let's see how we do. We're gonna time it. We got the Strava going, we got the Relive going, we got the GoPro going. Let's see how it is. So a long sweeper, and for as fast as you come into this corner, it actually ends up being pretty safe, because I think what happens is it separates the riders quite a bit, right? Then you come around this left sweeper. Some of my favorite photos over the years have been around that first turn. So at this point, this is where they had a little bit of dust problem during the week, but the first day, but then they got that under control. Everything was perfect. You may have seen the video, but this is only used during the start. So, you know, it wasn't all, well, it was important, but I mean, it wasn't as bad as it may have looked in that video. So I just want to point that out. And this is after you pop onto the track, and it'll be right after the mechanics area, basically. Oh man, look at that. Look at those ruts. Oh yeah. Now you can obviously see where people were going, where people were just searching for lines, obviously, and many of them. That's pretty cool to see. And again, it's also a track where the question was sand tire or not a sand tire. I know a lot of guys are going around asking different people who've ridden here a lot, you know, what the best tire for this track is. And I didn't really do a test, but it was probably kind of split. You can see some great braking bumps. I mean, this is a real motocross track right here, folks. Now, I'm not saying perhaps on a bike, a dirt bike, I might take that inside line, but on my mountain bike, no thanks. You can see that rut there. Oh man, and the acceleration bumps too. Just the right amount of moisture in it. Oh, I'm heading for the inside rut. I can't take that. I could be in trouble here. I'll just try to stay between the lines and see if we can make it around here. See, man. Uh-oh, trying to talk to someone, I almost fell. So, I also see other tracks here ahead of me from a mountain bike. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was an electric. I'm on a full human powered unit here. Scott Spark 29er. Make sure I can make it up here. I just recently turned it into a 1x. I don't think I'll be running out of gears here, that's for sure. All right. And I think a lot of times tracks will try those, you know, you put a big bump on the inside to make options. A lot of times that doesn't work on tracks, and people just find the faster one and just skip the other. But I will say, the way they've got them set up here, the options really are options. So it's really cool to see people trying the inside and railing the outside. A lot of times it was the same, but like I say, made for options. Whoa, that's a little deep there. Some pace up here. Oh, now look at this. This is where I'm sure you'll see some pretty cool videos and photos. Some of the guys were launching and landing like right out here. Some of the guys were slowing down and kind of scrubbing. I don't care what was faster. Launching just looked amazing. Now again, I am not going to try that inside route, but hopefully I've got the camera aimed okay that you can get it. Oh, I'm not going to clean it. I didn't clean it. Shoot. It's kind of one of my toughness scales is whether I'm able to clean a track or not. And I just dabbed my foot, so Whispering Pines beat me. And then through here too, like I say, it's just great moisture, great bumps. And you can also see riders used every inch of this track, right? Sometimes, not to bag on the Alberta round again, but last week you weren't seeing that. It ended up being quite one line. But this, boy, it's cool to see. This is perfect. Oh no, we got a, oh, pedal strike in a rut. That's how big the ruts are. Well, some of them are way bigger than that, of course, but I just had a pedal strike in that outside rut. Oh. I go up here. It's a nice little pre-jump. See, again, land on the downside of that. You have options. I would set up, because it was a nice picture on the inside, where a lot of faster guys were going around the outside. So it puts you on the inside around the corner. So I'm gonna try to look ahead. Oh boy. See if I can find a line. I'll find another bike line. So yeah, so you come in there, you'd end up being outside in or inside out kind of thing. And again, look at the lines. Like, options were not a problem here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over this. I cut in here. Just drop in here. Dropping. Uh-oh, you're down. One of the first big tabletops. Oh, wasn't an issue for most riders. Most were downsiding that nicely. Another one here. And again, look at those ruts you're landing in. I mean, wow. All right. Stand up through these. Oh, wow, that just really pulled my front end in. So like I said, there's great moisture in the track still. And I don't see a good line here. I'm gonna go in here, try to stay up on this high side. But yeah, you can see the ruts here, right? And it's important because this next section, you had to get on the gas. And if nothing else, you double. Boy, look at these ruts the guys are hitting. Oh man, I'm not gonna make this. I'm gonna pedal strike somewhere. I'll go outside here. All right, so here's the double onto the top of the table. Most of the guys, the faster guys, were downsiding right here. I put a video up. I think it was Tyler Medallia downsiding right here. He's calling it a quad. You can argue all you want over what you call it when there's a tabletop involved, but 4 landing options, it's a quad. And again, here's another one of these option lines. All right, you go inside there, or you stay out here, and I think I might have made the wrong choice. I'm gonna dab my foot a second time. Could happen, folks. And then my easiest gear. Yeah, so look at that. Just full moto right here, folks. Inside, you would be in there and you'd be locked into that rut on the inside for sure. And jumping on a bit of a corner, right? So you gotta, again, that's tricky for lesser riders to be able to control themselves in the air on a corner. But look what we're looking at here. I hope you see those ruts. I might try the, oh, I'm going outside. Like, look at that. Captain Benmo was talking about the 200 foot long rut lines. I think we found one. Can I roll that, you think? I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna pedal. Nope, I'm down. Missed again. Oh, I'm actually falling, nope. I'm not gonna cut the track. I'll tell you that much. Can I get up there from here? I'm gonna try. Gear down, bike. Go up. I'm gonna cut across. So I made it. Not sure if I got laughed at or cheered on. And then check this out. You come in here. Now, where would you go? You pick a rut. Again, I'm gonna try a high line. Like I said, they're folding over on themselves. Just brutal. Look at the kicker, the little breaks in them, kinks. You're in that rut, you got that leg up. I kept trying this week until some of the lower classes, the little kids, look way ahead. And you don't look ahead, you look down at your fender, you're climbing out of that rut. Things do not go well. So one of the first things you teach people in ruts is look ahead, look way up. Don't worry about what's right in front of you. All right, so Wow. So what do you think? Sand tire or no sand tire? Man. Fantastic track. This is, again, a few years ago, I did this at every track. I can't remember. Again, here's right before the amateur finish line. Again, another option line that works. So like I say, kudos to the track design. Kudos to all that. Because there were passes here. There were options. Lappers could actually get out of the way. Very important. Important part of the racing. We do have some pretty big discrepancies in pace. Look at that inside rut. Nice. Oh man. Oh, this might be the biggest one, but it's not rough. Let's get up this. Let's get up this. Look at it. This was the finish line table for the amateur day. But we still have 2 corners to go for pro day. This corner. Look at that inside rut. Oh boy. I hope you can see that. And there was still some moisture here. Even final moto of the day. I know because I stood there and got splashed. There's Avery Berry. So we're going outside hoping for a line. Am I in the wrong line? Bad line choice, Avery. All right, so here comes the finish line. Again, look at that inside rut that comes all the way to the outside. So take that inside. You are taking away the outside from the rider. Again, just showing great options and choices. And then we'll have to go to make it an official lap. Look at those ruts. These are where people crash. That's where Malia Garant got hurt. Good to see her up and walking around though. Oh, tip of a vertebrae I think got cracked or broken or chipped or something. But she's walking around, doesn't have a brace on or anything. So here it is. I got to go to the finish and the first turn. There it is. That is a lap. Oh yeah, I got to stop it. Got to stop my Strava. Got to stop my Relive. Oh. That was tough. Oh, keep the app open. Oh, jeez. All right, folks. That there was a lap of Whispering Pines. Great racing. See everybody in, where are we next? See everybody in Calgary.